Hey, I'm gonna answer some questions today, Spirit. Yeah, answer some questions. I'm back. I'm back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Hey, don't let me just let up. I think we're gonna put on some music now because I'm about to answer some questions this time. Let me see. Let me go take care of my TikTok real quick. Oh, these chocolate chip cookies look so good. And I just know they about to put a scoop of ice cream on top of them. Let me get my big bag ass off this video. Cause what we doing? That looks so good. Hey Michael, how you doing? Good morning. It's nighttime over here. It's real late where I am. It's good to see you though. I know I haven't really been on lately. I took a hiatus. I had to get my mind right because my mind was, I had a lot going on. Let me see. I'm back though. Where we at? There we go. You're in Nigeria? Oh, cool. That's awesome. I want to visit. I want to visit Africa. I don't know what part of Africa I would like to go to though. I've heard a lot of good things about. Is it Lagos? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I've heard a lot of good things about them. And then I've heard that the beaches in Ghana, is it Lagos? Yeah. I've heard really good things about Lagos. I've heard it's beautiful. You know, I'm at this point in my life where I feel like if I book a vacation, I'm booking a vacation to visit the earth. Like the tourist attractions and all of that stuff is nice, but like I want to go see like the earth. Like I want to see the landscape. I want to see the views, the scenery. I want to learn maybe about the history of the place. You know, like I don't want to do the young people stuff no more. I want to do the old people stuff. It's 4 a.m. there. What you doing up so early? Hey Starlight, how you doing? It's very fine. What you mean? The scenery? Like the views and the I love the beach. I love a beach. I love a nice mountain view. It is. It's good. It's great today actually. You want to travel too? Yeah. I love traveling. I feel like every time I travel, like the world is so big, but it's so small at the same time. And I just feel like it puts everything in perspective for me every time I travel. Like me being in the ocean, looking at the horizon and realizing like how big this world is and how small and insignificant I am. I feel like that's just it just it puts things so far in perspective for me, like, you know, it's amazing. I really be in awe of creation for real. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Good morning. You must be somewhere else too. Well, I know you're not in America because it's nighttime here. Where are you located? Where y'all watching from? So curious. I know Michael said he's in Nigeria. Curious who else is in the room. All right, let's see. We're going to put on some music. I'm going to answer some questions. I just wanted to get the likes up a little bit. Hey, Mr. Carter. Send me away. South Africa. Oh, cool. Tupelo, Mississippi. Girl, you're not so far from me. I'm in New Orleans. You're not too far from me, baby. Well, I ain't in New Orleans. I'm close to New Orleans. But if I say where I'm at, ain't nobody gonna know that. So it's New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans. Girl, don't start your stuff. I don't want to hear that. In Golden Meadows, yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Girl, you better get it while you could get it, because, baby, once them data centers open up around here, the cost of everything is going to skyrocket. Y'all know they got the data center. I say maybe, I don't know, maybe like 10, 15 minutes. I know it is. It's going to be way, way more, though, soon. I say maybe like 15 minutes away from where they're building a new power plant to support the data centers. It's coming, whether we want it or not. It's coming. It could be a good thing. I feel like maybe not. It might be a good thing. It might turn out to be really scary. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. I feel like either way, like, we're evolving as a whole. And so we have to, like, enjoy it. Because this is a very unique time to be alive. All right, who got questions? What's y'all questions? Drop your question in the chat. Given, will I get a job next week? New home, new attitude. What's this, spirit? You will receive a gift. Okay. Did you recently move? This feels like a yes. Maybe these aren't the best cards to use for this. Given, did you recently move? I just want to see if these cards are pulling accurately. Did you recently get a new house, or are you trying to get a new house? You just like the best, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. Okay, these are not the good. These aren't good cards to use. Hold on. Far from the usual. Far from the usual. Alright. Given wants to know, are they going to get a job next week? I feel like next week is not the time frame. Yeah. It's a no. Not next week. Not next week. I feel like you almost want it too bad. The Three of Pentacles, you will find work, but it's like your energy right now is giving a little desperate for it. And by you being desperate for it, it's like you're pushing it away. Okay. All right, Leanne. Leanne, I'm going to date Gavin at the end of the year. You want to know if you're going to date Gavin at the end of the year, Leanne? Or by the end of the year? You're welcome, sweetheart. How do you do that shit? You want to know if you will. Okay. Will Leanne date him by the end of the year? The Page of Wands. Justice and the Ten of Swords. I'm not getting a clear answer on this. I feel like you're gonna get justice for. Hey, Amina. Yeah, I turned the other way. My bookshelf is over on this side. I just turned the other way. This is my other wall. This hey Alexander, how you doing? You're gonna get I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. It's like you're gonna get like um balanced out for some type of pain or betrayal here. Like you're gonna get what's fair. Thank you, Spirit. You're gonna get what's fair for you. I don't know about this person though. I don't know if it's with this person. Oh, thank you. If y'all have questions, just drop them in the chat. I'm answering as I feel called, okay? Y'all tap the live for me. This is an energy exchange. For Michael, am I being kept out from women for a reason? The world, death. Ooh. The Ace of Swords, yes. The Nine of Swords. Michael, you need a full reading on this. This is not surface level. This is deep. This is deep. This is shadow work. There's shadow work that's required here. But the answer to your question is yes. It's a big yes. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that's so cute. So shadow work is working on the parts of yourself that are not so obvious. It's like, the unseen, the dark parts of yourself, your wounds. Some people call them wounds. Some people call them archetypes. They're, however you want to say it, but like it's the stuff. Most of the time, I feel like most of it comes from childhood. It's stuff that we carry around with us, and it affects all of our relationships and everything that we do, the decisions that we make, because there's always this like subconscious programming running in the background, right? And so shadow work is addressing those programs. How do you do shadow work? So to do shadow work, you think about why you do the things that you do. Like, why do you operate on that level? If All right, honey, have a great night. Thank you so much. It was good to see you. Thinking about like what it is that you do. So like, for instance, let's say this is just an example. This is not specific to you. This is for everybody. Just an example of shadow work. If somebody does something and it really like gets under your skin, like it really aggravates you every time this person, I don't know, that maybe they say something or they do something, or it could be something that's well within their rights. So maybe the aggravation is that when you're in a relationship, a person does not answer your calls as soon as you call them, and that's a problem. Why is that a problem for you? What is it about you that makes you feel like people have to answer your calls as soon as you call them? Or if you are the type of person that always wants attention from people, why is that? If you're the type of person that it's just like really like, I don't want to say like picking yourself apart, but like it's addressing those deeper issues. It's like getting to the root of the issues, right? Like for me, I can tell you one for me personally. Something that I have had to address and that I still address is the energy of lack in my life, and not having enough, not being enough. Okay, like one thing that I figured out is that I have a tendency to make purchases for things that I think I might need later. You know, it's not things that I need right now, it's things that I need later. But then, like, it's clutter in my house, and why is it even there? Because I don't even know for sure that I'll need this thing. This is like some, whatever. But that comes from a place of lack and feeling like you don't have enough and you're not enough, and that's something that I had to work with myself on. Okay, well, where does this come from? Why do I feel that way? How do I address this? Like, what is really about, like, getting into your own subconscious, getting into your psychology. Is it spiritual? It's not spiritual. It is and it isn't. I mean, we're spiritual beings. So in my mind, everything is spiritual, right? But it's about energy. It's energy work. But it's also like psychological work as well. Is working on your psychology, your mind, the way that you understand things, the way that you process the world around you. Because it's just like that saying, like, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you perceive it, right? So you can go through a situation and it can be like world ending, or you can go through a situation and it's like, okay, well, this happened, so now what? And shift your focus. We've seen people, I'm sure we all know people who like freak out when things happen. Their nervous system is shot. That's what people are talking about when they talk about healing your nervous system and stuff like that. All of that is done through shadow work. All of that is shadow work. Somatic therapy, all of that is shadow work. Yeah. That's all it is. It's figuring out your issues, why you got issues, and what your issues are, and how do your issues change the way that you see the world around you. And most of the time, I would say, if you don't know where to start with big emotional triggers. The things that really trigger you emotionally will be the clues as to what you need to work on. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, shadow work is important to work on. And it's an ongoing process. It's not something that's ever like done for real. It's something that you always got to be working on, because this is always going to be things that come up. But like, I think of it as an upward spiral. That's what I like to call it, my upward spiral. Because you circle. It's just like that saying, how they say, if you don't know how to deal with something, you'll keep going around that same mountain until you learn how to climb it. You know what I mean? I think of my healing journey like that. I go around the same issues and I come back to it, but every time I come back to it, I come back to it with a different perspective. It's a more elevated perspective. I'm looking down at it from another angle than I was before. Like, that's how I consider my healing journey, because it's an ongoing thing. It's not something, I don't think I'll ever be like fully healed from all of this stuff, Yeah. It's just about being aware of it, though. I think that's the most important thing. It makes you a better person. Yeah, I agree. 1,000%. Yeah, it does. It definitely makes you better for other people, too. You're welcome. Yeah. Get that dirt off your shoulder. You gotta get. I ain't heard this in so long. Dirt off your shoulder. That's that shadow work. Get that dirt off your shoulder. Yes, exactly. Exactly. To enjoy people more. I don't know though. I agree on the enjoying people. I would enjoy people more if other people were doing as much shadow work as I do. I feel like I run into that a lot too. But it's a good thing because it helps me to be able to put up boundaries and see where, oh, you know what? No, this person isn't a good influence on me. They shouldn't be around me because this person got a lot of stuff going on and they don't even see for real what's going on with them. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just a clearer perspective. You know, it's like having bad eyesight and then all of a sudden putting on glasses and being able to see for real. Uncomparable, you know? All right. Who else got questions? Erin, should you publish the book that you wrote? Knock ups, yes. You want to? What's stopping you? I bet I know what it is. It's you. It's you. You're the only thing stopping you. Thank you so much. You are the only thing stopping you, darling. Mercy, thank you. Yeah, the Empress and the King of Cups. Oh, lady, you got a way with words that gets at the heart of people. You have a way of like, you bring people in to your story, and in your story, like, you make people feel things. That's beautiful. That's a gift. You talented, for real. Everybody can't do that. Self-doubt doesn't exist. Girl, I'm adding that to my day. Hold on. Cause look, y'all ever seen the videos of the girls with the... Yeah, you can drop a question. You didn't know that? Yeah, that's what Spirit said with this Empress and the King of Cups, baby. That's what I got. You create emotions within people. You like, you know how like when you watch a movie that's like, you know how they call it a tear jerker because it like jerks the tears out of you? That's how your writing is. Hold on, because I need that affirmation stapled to my forehead. Self-doubt doesn't exist, baby. I gotta put it in a notebook. Oh, this is my song too. Y'all listen to the music while I write this down. Oh, you got stuff all over me. Okay. No, for real. You gave me a reading about my union. I was accepted. Oh, congratulations! I'm so glad to hear that. Congratulations. I hope you have a phenomenal year. All right, who else got a question? Amber. Will being a wig influencer make me financially okay, this is a good question. This is the type of questions we need to be asking. Okay. Will being a wig influencer make Amber financially stable? Two of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun. It has the potential to, but it's going to take work on your part. Okay? Page of Pentacles happens a little bit at a time. It's not going to be, you're not an overnight sensation, baby. I'm not going to sit here and tell you a lie. The sun came out, but it came out sideways. Okay? I do feel like this would be something that you're happy doing, but I do feel like at times it could be frustrating because of the fact of how long it takes to build it up. Okay? The Two of Pentacles is here. I feel like you could debate quitting at times. All right? But if you stick with it, you know, you got to build it brick by brick. But I do feel like it would. It's going to take time to do that. Yeah, the Empress. Okay. Caitlin, will I be in a relationship in the next 30 days? Oh, thank you, Caitlin. That's so sweet. The Three of Cups, child. The Five of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if you already talking to a person, you need to let this person go. Because they on some bullshit. And if you're not talking to a person, the next person you need to run the other way. Because this person got some shit going on with them. It's not going to work with this person. Okay? It's not. It's not going to work. The Three of Cups and the Five of Cups. This person going to leave you very sad. Yeah, you could drop your question, babe. Just drop your question. Because they're going to be fooling with other people. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm looking for a minute. Is this Chris guy seeing can we be friends or just that I have fear holding me back? Practice energetic shielding, darling. Yeah. You have to shield fear out. Look, go to my page. I have a video pinned to the top of my what you call them? Top of my page here on TikTok. It's a video about energetic shielding. You gotta shield yourself against fear. Because fear doesn't come from you. God gave you a spirit of power and of love, not of fear. Who was I answering? Because I done got sidetracked. Amina, is this Chris guy saying can we be friends or... I'm here for one night. How far will you go? I want to see you work out for me. It go low. It's possible. It's possible, babe. It's possible. The Magician is here. The Six of Wands. I'm hearing that song, Life's What You Make It, so let's make it rock. Yeah, that's my baby. That's Dahlia. I have two babies. I think Gumball just ran out of here. That's Dahlia, like the flower. She's something else, girl. We don't mess with her too much. Is that why you have... Girl, I don't know what I said to you, no. The channels come through and then they leave, girl. What did I tell you? The lady. Or what did I tell you for you to ask me that? Because I don't even remember. It then came and went, child. Don't count it to my head and not my heart, okay? Okay, so I was telling you the Six of Wands is here with the Magician. So this is something that you can make successful. You can make it into that, but be aware that the Five of Pentacles... Oh, that's right, about fear. Okay, I got you. Let me finish this. The Five of Pentacles is also here. So, I don't know. This is why I said I don't know. The Star is here too, though. Honestly, I feel like he might breadcrumb you. Yeah. Because this Five of Pentacles is like the energy of lack, and then the Star is the energy of hope. So I feel like it's like this energy of like being left out, but then hoping that things will be better, things will change. He has a busy lifestyle. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. This feeling of like being on the outside of that, not being like all the way in the inner circle or something like that. That's what I'm picking up on. But it does have the potential to be something. It definitely does. With the Magician and the Six of Wands here. Okay. So about fear and your words touching people. Yeah. That's why. You asked me, is that why? Let me go back to your question. Is that why you have ideas but don't work on them? Yeah. Because you're an empath, darling. You're a channel. So, you're a channel. Let me explain to you how this works. It's the same way that I'm doing this. I'm using these cards to channel messages to you guys, but these messages don't come from me. The messages come from spirit, right? And I'm a writer too, so that's how I know that you're also a channeler, okay? When you're writing, I'm sure you experienced it, or when you come up with these ideas, it's like a sudden burst of insight, right? It's because that information is not actually coming from you. It's coming from outside of yourself. It's being downloaded through you. And these ideas that you have are meant for you to express them in the world. So that it's like you take these ideas, these words, and you actualize them into reality. Hey, darling. And that is a form of channeling. That's the process of channeling. And so when you do that, you're open. You're an open channel. And the thing is that when you're open all the time, you're picking up on a lot of stuff. You're not just picking up on your stuff. So like even the fear that you feel, it may not be your own. This could be fear that's coming from people around you. This is why empaths especially, we have to shut our energy down. We have to block it off. Energy shielding is essentially just creating a boundary around your energy so that you keep your energy separate from everybody else's energy. And when you do that, you'll find that it will be much easier to write because you will be able to open yourself up at certain points. It's just like me, right? I know that this desk is specifically for tarot readings. It's specifically for channeling. When I come here and I get, my ring light going, my phone going, I'm opening myself up to the energies by being in this space, right? Because this space is a trigger for me to open my energy. But outside of this space, my energy is shut down because I'm not going to be picking up on everybody else's stuff. Because I'm not going to be walking around pissed off just because you pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be walking around hating myself because somebody else hate themselves, because I've done that for years. And when I learned how to shield my energy, it was just like, it was mind-blowing, life-changing, instantly. Like, oh my God, unstable connection. Exactly. I was very unstable because I was so connected to all these other people and all this other stuff. And it'd be a lot of times like I would just feel stuff. And from time to time, stuff still kind of leaks through. Every now and then I'll feel stuff and it won't be mine. Like last weekend, I almost went to the hospital because I was having heart palpitations so bad. I thought I was having a heart attack. Turns out it wasn't even my stuff. One of my people has been dealing with heart palpitations. They've been having anxiety really bad. And on Saturday, I tapped into their stuff and they actually went to the hospital last weekend. So it's, it's stuff like that. And a lot of times we just be feeling that stuff and we don't even know that it's not ours, But when you start locking your energy down, shielding your energy for real, you're going to start noticing that certain stuff is not yours. You know what I mean? And certain stuff is really like, you're going to see it coming. It's like the difference between, I say it like this is how I explain it to people. It's the difference between standing outside in your yard and your yard is full of fog and you can't see anything around you, and the difference between standing inside your house looking out the window at the fog outside and you can't see anything. There's a very big difference, right? You can tell that the fog is something outside of you and that you're not actually blocked off. It's just all this fog. You know what I mean? But if you're in it, if you're in the middle of it and the fog is over your head and you can't see nothing, you just feel lost and you don't know what the hell is going on around you. You know what I'm saying? But when you shield your energy, it really like just makes things so much clearer, so much more defined. Can you tell me if Isaiah really want me or not? He's cold and hot. Sure, I can. You said, I always get people saying I should have a big car and house, yet I'm struggling. Yeah, that's because in the same way you're taking in energy, Other people are taking your energy too. And you don't even realize it. You know, you making other people's lives easier. This is the reason why a lot of time empaths end up in relationships with narcissists, right? Because the narcissists are energetic vampires and they feed off of your energy. And it's not like, oh, like not an actual vampire. Like they're not actually hooking up to you and, you know, biting your neck and feeding off your blood. Like, no, it's not like that. But if you feel somebody else's stuff and they don't have to deal with it, then they're prospering, right? They don't have to deal with their frustration because you're carrying it for them and you're dealing with it for them. So if that's the case, then you see what I'm saying? Then they're feeding off of your energy. Because that energy that you would have for yourself, you don't have for yourself because now you're fighting off this damn demon that's really supposed to be on this person. You gotta shield your energy, boo. You gotta lock it down. You gotta lock it down. I got you, Mercy. Let me get mystical because I told her I would answer her. Isaiah. Does Isaiah really want you? Ooh, that flew out aggressively, I feel like. The Ten of Cups. The High Priestess. The World. Okay. I feel like this could go either way. I feel like you know if it's one way or the other because the Ten of Cups is the card of happiness, but the World is the card of ending cycle. Okay, let me tell you what I'm seeing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is either this Ten of Cups is sincere and genuine and you can feel it, and this person centers their entire world around you, right? That's one option. Or the other option is that this Ten of Cups, this person's trying to come off as this Ten of Cups energy, like they can give you everything, but really inside you know that you need to end this. Because this is not what it seems. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards the second one than the first one. But you know what it is because the High Priestess is here. I feel like you just need to trust your intuition in this situation. Just trust yourself. That's another thing that we be doing as empaths. We don't be trusting ourselves like we should. You know, every cell in your body be telling you, you know, and trust me, I'm speaking from experience. But, you know, you got to know what a yes feels like in your body and what a no feels like in your body. And if you don't know which is which, you need to figure that out and then have a conversation with yourself. You see what you just told me? That should be all the answer that you need right there. We got to be real with ourselves sometimes. All right, darling. Who was that asked me for an oracle card? You know who you are. I got you. We need a different deck for you. This one. You sure that's your heart and not your ego? Tap in, baby. You got to tap all the way in with yourself. And you know what? I know that it's difficult to do that. It's very difficult to tap in with yourself when you have situations going on around you that are throwing you off emotionally. And that's the reason why I preach energetic shielding. I have a video pinned to the top of my page here on TikTok. If you click my face and you go to my page, there's a video there about energetic shielding, and maybe you need to practice some of that. Maybe that will help you to make a clear decision because it will help you to clear your emotions for sure. to get more of a clear view, because your emotions can kind of muddle things. It can sway your perspective. Okay. But I feel like if somebody's treating you wrong and you still, oh, but I care about them, some of that might be ego on your part, you know, because the thing of it is that it takes two to tango, right? People, manipulators cannot manipulate someone who refuses to be manipulated. If they're manipulating you, it's because you're open to it. So, you gotta evaluate it from both sides. Okay. All right, this is for Mercy. I got you, huge. I see your question. For Mercy, you got release, judgment, and abundance. Okay? You're not used to not getting your way. Yeah. All right, for Mercy, release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or of others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. Okay? Release judgment. And then here for abundance, it says you're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. I feel like this is not the first step. Releasing judgment is. And I do feel like this has to do with judgment of self. Okay? There's something here that's telling you that you're not worthy of this abundance. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's not true. You're alive. You're breathing. There's like a 1 in 4 trillion chance that you're even here. You know? So don't buy into the hype. All right? Yeah. Believe that you can have abundance. It starts with belief. Everything goes back to what you believe. So what do you believe about yourself? And what do you believe about what you're worth? You're welcome, sweetheart. My worry is if my financial abundance will happen in the future. If you walk in your gifts, baby, and you doing what you're supposed to do in this life, your financial abundance have no choice but to follow. Excuse me. And you might not be the richest person in the world, but you'll be taken care of, because something Spirit proves to me time and time and time again. When I'm walking in my purpose, every time I run away from this and I don't want to do this. And to be honest, that's a lot, y'all, because I'm not a people person, and I don't really like getting up here in front of people like this. I really don't. This is not something that comes naturally to me. But I do it. And when I do it, Spirit, I can't say just when I do it, Spirit has my back, but like, there's just so much stuff that happens in such perfect alignment that I just like, is beyond explanation, you know? And I know that that's a direct result of me being in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. You know what I mean? It feels like I'm forcing things in my relationship. Will my relationship with Vincent work? You got a lot of stress, baby. You are stressed the freak out. I could feel it. Your head be hurting. You be dealing with headaches, stomach issues. You stressed. Yeah. It is too much. It is. There's some type of epiphany here for you. Some type of sudden clarity. You leaning towards leaving. Hey, Hadida. What's Good to see you, darling. Come on, can we get one card, please? Thank you. That's your advice, baby. See how this red string got you all tied up and all, see, all of that? That's what your energy look like, baby. That's what it feels like. It feels like you got, like you trapped under a spider web or something. This shit is stressful. Yeah. This person not no good for you, baby. That's why it's not working. You're trying to make it work and it's not working. It's because it's not gonna work. Yeah. Okay. Take care of yourself, darling. What is yours returns to you. What is mine remains with me. May what has been revealed be met with clarity. Your energy is very heavy. You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm just cleansing a little bit. Okay. Because that gave me a headache just now. I already know you were. Maybe. I'm dealt with my own stress enough to recognize it. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. That's what I'm here for. Yeah, recharge. And sometimes you got to do that. Sometimes you got to cleanse. Sometimes you got to clear stuff out to recharge your system, because sometimes it just be too much. It just be too much. All this energy, extra energy is just baggage. You know what I mean? Little duffel bag, boy. And I damn sure ain't about to set today to start running. They go for everybody. They go for everybody. Carrying other people's stuff. Carrying your own stuff be too much sometimes. Much less carrying other people's stuff, baby. I would never again do it. Never again. Because I was killing myself. What how Lauryn Hill said, killing me softly with his song. I was killing myself slowly. Carrying all these other people's stuff. I won't do that anymore. And people around me hate to hear it, but I tell my family quick, especially my teenagers, because they got to learn too. Your energy is your responsibility. The way that you feel is your responsibility. The same way the way that I feel is my responsibility. And if I can't change the way I feel, then I need to move my ass around. That's the standard I live by these days, because after the stuff I've been through, I can't accept nothing less from myself. I'm talking about, not, not as far as dealing with other people. It just is what it is. But I don't let people take me out of my character no more. I used to do that. My ex-husband, I was telling y'all earlier, my ex-husband was abusive, physically, mentally, emotionally, intimately abusive too. And I would just go toe to toe with him every time he would, and I'd be right there. Oh, well, you gonna do this? Oh, well, anything you can do, I can do better. Cause your girl ignorant, okay? But for what? Now I just watch people spin their wheels trying to get me out of character. It's like, that was a lot. Are you okay? That's how I handle people now. I just watch. Like, oh my God. And then it makes me think, like, is that what I used to be like? When I used to be, like, engaging in all of this? That's what I look like to people? Oh my God. Child. Ain't about to pick the day to start running. Now, don't get me wrong. If a situation warrants it, right? Like if somebody playing with my kids, or if something crazy for real is going on, I get up there. Like I ain't forgot how to fight just because I don't fight no more. But I used to, child. I'm an Aries, so I got a mouth for years. Okay. I could go there for real. I could go there. I used to argue about every little thing. And then I just learned, like, no, like, I got to really pick my battles. Like, I do not have the energy to be wasting it on dumb people. No, I don't do that anymore. Yeah. This is a healed, much more reformed version of me that y'all are getting now. This is a cute. That's the cute girl. No, the other girl from before, girl, she used to scrap. What? Girl. Yeah, it's a process. I ain't gonna lie. It's a process. But you know what? Now that, and I feel like especially going through the process of divorcing my ex-husband, when I learned how to really like find my peace, when I really found my peace, like when I started going through my spiritual awakenings and I started getting really close with God, and just like all of this stuff started coming to the surface. But I was so like, even through doing all the shadow work and cry, like I cried some ugly tears doing shadow work, because shadow work is not fun and it's not pretty. But like, even through all of that, it's still like, it's so nothing compares to just being at peace with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the best feeling in the world. And I would not sacrifice that for the world. Like, not even my kids. I mean, yeah, there might be times where I get a little rah-rah with my kids, but no, it gets back to zero very quickly, because that is my constant state now. And at first, it was like sitting alone in a quiet room, like waiting for the other shoe to drop, because, hey, good night. I was so used to like existing in chaos for so long. Because when I tell y'all, my ex-husband, oh my God. If somebody, how can I describe him? If somebody gave a baby monkey a shot of steroids and his monkey favorite thing to do was to swing from the ceiling fan, like just energy for days and days and days and days, would not quit, literally just every day. Literally, I existed every single day in a fight. Every day for 12 years. 12 years. Day in, day out, night in, night out, fighting, fussing about something, arguing, yelling, screaming, all the time, And my journey with divorcing him started when he went to jail. And baby, when he went to jail, the house was so quiet. It was so quiet. It was just me alone with my thoughts. Like, I figured out that I still knew how to think. Because when you constantly like have all that noise, and with him it was physical noise, but a lot of people, it'd be energetic noise too. When you grappling with demons and shit, when fear is talking to you and all of that, that stuff going on, it's a lot. It's a lot. You can't, you can't think straight when you have all that stuff going on around you. But like when I was able to finally like think again, child, girl, I would never, ever again in life put myself in a situation like that. Like, I'm so proud of the younger me for getting through it, but baby, what the hell were we doing? The what? Girl. Argue with who? Oh no. Mm-mm. It gotta be real justified for me to argue with somebody. I'm not doing that. With a grown man? Girl, please. No indeed, child. Mm-mm. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that, girl. But it ain't feel like that. It ain't felt like I was strong always. It felt like I was gonna be crushed under the weight of just life. It always felt like life was too much. I don't even know how people do it. Yeah. And then I prayed a prayer and I asked God out of my desperation because I did not know what to do with myself. Hey, Hadida. I was desperate one day and I prayed and I said, God, you know what? Because I was a Christian at the time. I was like, I don't want to experience you through a book. I can't really even relate to this book for real. I want to experience you in my life. Like, I don't believe that you stopped doing miracles when the times of the Bible was over. You know, the scar that I got on my face, that was a story. I knew God had done miracles in my life before. And I asked for another one and I asked to experience God and it led me here. It led me to spirituality. It led me to spiritual awakenings. It led me to the most deep and intimate relationship with creation. So much deeper than I could have expected. You know? So, and that's where I'm at now. So, ain't no going back. We ain't going back. We ain't going back. I don't want no smoke. Hey, honey. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was just sharing some of my story with, with some of the people on here struggling with some stuff that seemed familiar. And I was just telling them, like, boy, when you get your peace, nothing compares to that. Nothing. The train. How are you doing, love? It's so good to see you. Well, I'm not seeing you, but you know what I mean. How are you? You good? That's good. That's so good. I'm glad to hear it. Still over here doing my thing, girl. Just hanging on. Thank you so much. I am blessed. I'm extremely blessed. Very blessed. Very grateful to be able to be here and help other people. Girl, I put the book down. I did because I got to a point where I felt like putting it out was going to hurt my daughter more than anything. We back. Girl, a lot didn't happen. We back. I ain't going to say we talking, but we're cordial enough with each other. I mean, I just dropped her off to him like an hour ago. So, yeah. He's behaving, so I'm keeping that story. I still, I'll speak and I'll tell people about it. I don't hide it, but I feel like that would be on a yeah, for sure. For sure. I'm working on some other stuff now, girl. I got some classes that I'm building out. I'm going to be teaching people tarot. I have my YouTube going already. Please go over there and subscribe. My link is in the bio for that. I do collective messages over there. They're really good. I enjoy that so much. But yeah. I have to hop off, guys. I gotta go get my daughter. Oh, thank you. I gotta go get my baby. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all have a wonderful night on purpose.